Good evening, I'm Brett Baer, and to clear the air, yes, I do look like someone made a businessman in Minecraft. Tonight I am speaking to Vice President Kamala Harris. Let's welcome her now to Fox News.
Well, thank you, Brett.
Pleasure to have you here with us.
Thank you, Brett.
Yeah.
The pleasure is neither of ours.
Well, thank you, Madam Vice President. Now, when I interviewed President Trump, my first question was, what do you think is the most important issue facing our nation? So my first question for you is, give me the exact number of murderers you let loose in this country.
Well, Brett, I'm glad you brought up the topic of immigration.
1 million, 2 million?
Okay, the first thing we did in office was to introduce a bill.
10 million? Give me a number.
Brett, we came up with a bipartisan
But
bill.
didn't have a number, though.
May I please finish?
I'm asking you to.
Well, then you have to listen.
Well, I can't because I'm talking.
Well, when will you stop?
Maybe when I go to bed?
Okay. Brett, look. I am the only candidate who has prosecuted transnational criminal organizations. I brought down the Sinaloa cartel. I brought down the Guadalajara cartel. If I was in Breaking Bad, it would have ended in 3 episodes.
Madam Vice President, are you here to answer questions or just looking for a viral moment?
Oh, please, I am not looking for a viral moment. See how I don't let men interrupt my answers? Very demure, very mindful.
Okay, now you're just throwing out memes.
Look, that is not true. I am here to reach across the aisle. Hundreds of Republicans have endorsed me because in the club, we all fam.
I'm not familiar with the club, but are we all fam? You've been pretty divisive. You've called Donald Trump unfit.
Yes.
Unstable.
Yep.
Not able to lead.
Period.
Unchecked.
Did I stutter? Look, Donald Trump talks about the enemy within. He said he would turn the military on the American people.
We actually asked the former president about this today. Take a look.
Mr. President, thank you for coming to this women's town hall full of undecided women voters who we found at a Trump rally. Now, Kamala Harris has called you unhinged and a danger. What do you say to that?
You know, I heard about that. They said I was threatening. Not true. I would never threaten anything except perhaps violence. But they do phony investigations, okay? I've been investigated more than Alphonse Capone, who famously did nothing wrong. Scarface! Al Pacino. Pacino, you know, he said he briefly died from COVID, one of the great hoaxes, you know, that was started by Joe Biden, the Biden crime family, right? Families are disappearing. You know, kids are going back to school and they're coming back a different gender. You know, they're going to Zoltars and they're coming back big. It's really a shame. You know, they're switching bodies. They're doing Freaky Fridays and Hannah Montanas. You know, we're a failing country. America is a terrible place full of jerks and idiots, but we love it. It's really bad.
With all due respect, that is not the right clip.
Well, actually, it was.
No.
Well, he answered.
He who?
Look.
No.
You
are
going
to
like
the
way
you
look. I guarantee it.
Okay, enough, Lego man. Just play the correct clip of Donald Trump.
Fine. Roll it.
We're doing your music.
I think you have to admit he makes a pretty compelling argument.
Look, he can dance all he wants to YMCA or to any other song he doesn't realize is a gay anthem. See, this election is about contrast. At my rallies, there's Beyonce and Joy and bathrooms. At his rallies, he won't pay for the buses. And hundreds of elderly people got to walk back to their cars 6 miles through the desert like an Old Testament fire festival.
So you're saying Trump voters are misguided? Are they stupid?
Oh, no, I would never say that.
Are they idiots who can't think for themselves? Or are they morons? Slack jaws, stump humpers, cross-eyed meatheads?
Brett, you're trying real hard to make me say something bad.
But they're at least fat, right? Some of them are very fat.
Okay, Brett, let's move on.
Okay, fine. So you're not denying that they're fat?
Oh, my dear God.
You're very sexy when you're angry, you know that?
Yes, I do. Next question.
I want to ask you about Joe Biden. Here's what he recently said about you and your candidacy.
Okay, look, here's the deal. It's a total tragedy. I'm not kidding around. Everything she touches will be destroyed. No joke. Watch out, Florida.
Brett, he's clearly talking about the hurricane. He said, watch out, Florida. Why do you keep playing these misleading clips?
I don't, but here's some more.